discuss about what is meant by business analytics, what is meant by data science, what is meant by machine learning. Many people use these words synonymously. Sometimes in place of machine learning, they use data science, sometimes other words. There is a company is getting into losses every year on year, and how to increase the profits. That is the problem for the business. That is a business case, what we call. Okay. So to address that one, what kind of methods they will take? Okay, what is the company's information that it can be used to get the solution? Nothing but data, right? Company has the data, and data will be given, and it should be taken into some kind of analysis, and we have to come out with some solution. What kind of methods they will use, it matters. So for example, they use a visualization. There may be a small kind of drag and drop business intelligence tools they use. For example, Tableau, business objects, or Power BI, they might have used it. Okay, in that case there is no hardcore tools and methods. The statistical methods or algorithms are not used. So within that scope, it we can call it as a business analytics problem. Okay, just we know we'll get that, and make use of the tools, simple tools, and do the analysis, and we'll get the insights, and we got the clarity, we got the solution. That's a reporting kind of a thing. It's an insights that we got basing on the existing status of the company.
Let us explore further details. If you could see this image, data science embraces all the other elements. It is inclusive definition. Data science includes programming skills, machine learning, maths and statistical knowledge, data engineering, analytics, business intelligence. Not completely, but part of everything it can use depends on the requirement. It can use depends on the requirement. Okay. Let us get into some few more details. Data science gives data-driven insights, and it overlaps, as we have discussed. It overlaps. It uses everything: computer science, domain-specific knowledge, and what is the objective of that one. So it drives to take a decision, and it also helps in taking a decision, to give an advice, and to give a prediction, and it also gives a model, okay, which is the model that is to be deployed, and it gives insights basing on all these use cases, right? Business analytics, the same things what we have discussed relating to business, but there is a extra elements involved in this. Okay, it is, though it is driving to take a decision, it is actually aiming to improve or optimization of the business processes. Okay, and there is a competitive advantage. Means, what is the competitive edge if you take the decision? What is the extra, I mean, opportunities, new opportunities, and what are the choices that we have to improve our business? Okay, everything is in a target oriented towards business improvement or an expansion relating to business only. Okay, now we are getting into machine learning. Okay, so what is meant by machine learning? What it is aimed for? Machine learning is aimed to build models, whether it may be for a prediction problem. For example, I wanted to predict the sales of this company, or maybe Indian Airlines, which where we are working. Presume that we wanted to predict the sales for the year 2025. Then we use predictive models. For example, I wanted to predict sales for 2026, 2027. We can deploy the model and we can predict it. Okay, and there are some classification models, segmentation models also can be done using machine learning. We can see subtle differences between data science and business analytics, as we have already discussed. The goal, focus, and applications, these are the different areas which will distinguish data science from business analytics. Business analytics is towards to increase the efficiency of the business processes or business and improve its operations. That's what the aim for the business analytics. And one more thing I wanted to show here, it is a business cycle. We can say that there is a business problem, and what is the flow of the business problem till it is solved, and the problem is completely solved, and it is established with a machine learning algorithm deployment. If you see this, the business problem is there, and it is once the business problem has been given to us, for example, there may be they wanted to estimate the sales for 2025, and they are continuously getting the sales decline for the last 5 years. They wanted to understand the business. They don't know what to do. Okay, that's the business case. Presume that, and it was given to us. First of all, what we do, we try to understand the business, right? Then the business analytics comes, right? And domain expert will be there relating to that domain. Maybe it is industry, maybe it is industry, maybe. How do we get into that one? So the experts of the domain in that particular area will help us to understand the business. For example, as we told, it is getting into losses because of the sales. It is actually sales is declining, right? And profits are declining because of sales. So they have understood the reason for declining the profits is sales. So the aim is to boost sales. That is what they target. Okay. Then then we got to know what is the business problem by understanding the business. Now we convert that business problem into statistical problem. Then data scientist will come into picture, and they will analyze the data. They will check what kind of models to be used to understand the sales behavior and predict the sales, and to understand the features. What are the variables? Features means variables. What are the variables that are influencing the sales? Okay, that they will analyze, and the data will be given to data analyst. They will explore the data. They will see whether there is any missing values are there, any duplicates are there, any outliers are there which are not required for us, any unnecessary data information is there. They will check it out, everything. They will clear all unnecessary variables. For example, ID number is there, so demographical data is there, maybe some different surnames are there for a data, okay, for each and every customer. So all these unnecessary information will be taken away. Maybe hundreds of variables may be there sometimes. Okay, they will take out all unnecessary data information, and they will come up with the relevant data which are used for model building. Okay, then the data analyst will come into picture and do all the necessary steps in this. Then again, the modeling steps will be followed after that. Data will be there, they will be taking, and data scientists will analyze the data, and they will check out what is the suitable algorithm for this, because they wanted to boost the sales, right? What are the projected values that are influencing the sales? What are the independent variables which are causing the sales, which are influencing the sales? So they will identify that one, and they will choose whether it may be the relevant algorithm. What is the model that is required for that? It may be regression, it may be classification, depends on the requirement of the model. Okay, they will analyze that, and they will train the model and evaluate that model. After that, then we will get some information. Insights will be there. Okay, so what is the, for example, there may be sales declining in particular area. Maybe in India there may be Rajasthan area which is having the influence of the sales decline. So then how to boost that? Okay, we got the insight. What are the areas that are uh, declining sales? Okay, in that areas we will give special focus. We got the insight. So what are the, I mean, area wise reports that we got, and we will deploy that model, and we'll try to improve. Also we got the insights, and if there is any classification, we get to know that information, insights, by looking at the confusion matrix. Okay, it is another way of understanding the model by the insights. Okay, and deployment. Once it is done, we will take necessary steps to deploy that model. Okay, and we will deploy that machine learning algorithm, and the objective here is to implement the insights, to make, to implement the strategies. Okay, to making the strategies. The output will be resulted, and the revenues, what is the objective of the understanding the business problem, will be achieved through this. Okay, this is what the data science complete overview that we can understand with this flow.